So, sir, what is this inheritance means? It is a mechanism. By using this, we can acquire the properties of one object into another object. Let's say this is your X class. It has certain features. Sir, I want same features in the Y class. You can acquire the X class features into Y class by using this inheritance mechanism. So it always shows the easy relationship. It is also known as parent-child relationship. Sir, why we use this inheritance means to override in order to perform the method overriding, that is also called as runtime polymorphism, that can be achieved by using this inheritance. And you can reuse the same code for n number of times. That means, as I told you, in a class A, you have ABC function. Same function, sir, I want in the some other class, in B class. So instead of again writing this ABC function in the B, what we will do, we will inherit this A class to B class. Whatever the properties which are there in the A class, by default, they are all available to B class. So that is the main advantage with the inheritance. That means we are reusing the code instead of rewriting. Now, so what is the syntax to uh, achieve this inheritance? Very simple, beta. Take your own subclass that extends the superclass. Superclass means the existing class is called as a superclass. The newly created class is called as a subclass. So to get acquire the properties from superclass to subclass, we use a keyword that is extends keyword. This is all about the syntax of inheritance. So here extends, that means which is used to increase the functionality of the existing methods or the functions. Now this is a very simple example of the single inheritance. Here I'm taking a class, my class name is employee. Employee contains the salary. I'm taking the salary of float type. Now I'm taking one more class, that is programmer. Programmer also contains the salary and the programmer is having the bonus. Now I want the property of employee class to the programmer class. That's what I'm doing. I'm inheriting. So here I'm creating a class employee. So employee has the salary of 40,000. This is the class I am closing here. Now I am taking the programmer class, which is extending employee class. All the employee features are available to programmer. The programmer has bonus of 10,000. Now I am taking the main method. Here I am creating object for the programmer, because whenever you have the superclass and subclass, always we create object to the subclass. If you are creating object to the subclass, you can access the features of superclass as well as subclass. Now I'm created object to the subclass. By using subclass object, you can access the superclass features as well as the subclass features. Here salary is the superclass feature that you can access in the subclass. And this is a bonus is a subclass property. You can access subclass property by using the subclass object. So this is how we are going to achieve the single inheritance. Sir, what are the different types of inheritances we have? Beta, we have 5 different types of inheritances: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, multiple inheritance, and hybrid inheritance. So here, whatever we discussed as of now, that is single inheritance. Single inheritance, we are acquiring the properties from superclass to subclass. That is only the single inheritance. Sir, what is this multi-level inheritance? So you have A class features we are acquiring to B class features we are acquiring to C class. If you are following this level by level inheritance, then that comes under the multi-level inheritance. We will see the example, don't worry. And sir, what is this hierarchical inheritance? A superclass is there that is extended by 2 subclasses. Then that is called as the hierarchical. Next, multiple inheritance means 2 superclasses are inherited by 1 subclass, that is called as the multiple inheritance. This multiple inheritance Java doesn't support, because I will tell you a very simple example. In class A, you have a method. Let us assume it is performing some action. In class B also you have a method, but it is performing different action. So whenever you are extending class A and B to C class, so in C class, all the superclass features are available. In superclass A, you have a method. In superclass B, you have the A method. Now, in order to execute the A method, we need to create object to the C class. Let's say I'm created C1 object to the C class. Now I'm calling C1.a. By using object, we will call the methods. Whenever you are calling C1.a, the same A method is available in the class A and class B, so that the compiler gets confused. So this is the way the compiler is going to be gets confused. That is the reason this multiple inheritance is not going to be supported by Java. Same concept you can achieve through the interfaces Whenever we are dealing with the interfaces, I will explain this multiple inheritance through interfaces. Then we have the hybrid. Hybrid means one superclass is extended by two subclasses, that is extended by again a subclass. That comes under the hybrid inheritance. This is all about the different types of inheritances. Now, let's look at the simple example, the multi-level inheritance. You can see here, I am taking a class. My class name is animal. That animal class, it has a method that is eat method. This is a method which is available in the animal class. Just I'm printing a message that is eating. I'm closing this eat method, then I'm closing the class. Then this animal is extended by dog class, right? So dog also will eat, and the other property of dog is it will bark. So that's what I'm taking the bark method, and I'm displaying a message as barking. So in dog class, we have the two methods, that is eat method as well as bark method, because we are inheriting the properties from the superclass to subclass. So all the superclass properties will be available to subclass. And I'm taking one more class, that is baby dog, right? This is baby dog. It is inheriting the dog class. That in the sense, all the features of dog class is available to baby dog, right? So, sir, what are the features which are available in the dog means eat and bark? They are available in the dog class. They are available to weep. They are available to baby dog. So, eat is the super class. Bark is the another class method. That in the sense, these are available from the super class, and weep is the method which we are taken in the subclass. So this is the way what we are doing. We are going to get the properties from superclass to subclass, subclass to subclass, right? This is called as a multi-level inheritance. Sir, how to execute it? But in this case, always we create object to the subclass. I'm taking another class. Next, I'm taking the main method. Here you can see I'm creating object to the subclass, that is baby dog. Now by using this object, you can call the superclass methods and subclass methods and subclass methods. So d dot weep is actually available in the baby dog, and you can also call the bark method that is available in the dog class, or you can call the eat method. This is the way you can achieve the multi-level inheritance. Now, I'm going to take the example for the hierarchical inheritance. Now, here you can see I'm taking a same animal with eat method. So that animal is extended by dog, bark method. That in the sense here, assume this is the animal class that is extended by dog class. Next, if you see cat method is there, sorry, cat class is there, that is also extending the animal class. So one superclass is extended by two subclasses, that comes under the hierarchy, right? Here also, I'm taking some other class. There I'm taking the main method. I'm creating object for the cat. If you are calling the, by using cat object, if you are calling the methods, that is meow, which is belongs to the cat method, and eat, which is belongs to the animal method. Sir, I want the bark. Then you need to create object to the dog class, then call the bark method and all, right? If you call the bark method with the cat class object, then you'll get the compile time error, because this bark is available in the dog class. So we are created object to the cat class. So if you want to execute the bark, definitely you need to create object to the dog class. Otherwise, if you are calling the bark method with the cat class object, you'll get the error. This is all. What is this abstract class? What is the purpose of this abstract class means? Beta, here this is a class A, assume. In a class A, you can have two types of methods, complete method and abstract method. Sir, what is this complete method? What is this abstract method means? A method with body, that is called as complete method. A method without body, that is called as abstract method. That in the sense, for example, I'm taking a simple example here. You can see I'm taking a class name is something like car. This is the car class. In this car class, I'm taking void break method I'm taking. So I'm not providing the body to this break method. I'm ending with a semicolon. This is the method without body. Then you can call it as abstract method. Abstract method is declared with a keyword, that is abstract keyword. In a class, if you have an abstract method, by default, the class also automatically becomes abstract class. You need to declare with the abstract keyword. So if a class is abstract class, you cannot create object to this class. these abstract methods will be implemented in the subclass only, right? This is all about the abstraction. So you can see here, this class can be declared with abstract keyword, and abstract class can contain the abstract and non-abstract methods. It need to be extended and methods to be implemented in the subclasses. This cannot be instantiated. That in the sense you cannot create object to the abstract class. Now, abstract class must be declared with the abstract keyword point one, and it contains abstract and non-abstract methods. That cannot be, for abstract class we cannot create object, and it can have constructors and static methods also. It can have final methods also, but these final methods, whenever you are trying to change the body, right, which will force the subclass not to change the body. That in the sense the overriding final methods cannot be overridden. That is the thing which we need to remember. And to implement the features of abstract class, definitely you need to do it in the subclasses only. For example, sir, I inherited the I'm extended this subclass to some other class, but in a subclass I'm not providing body to that particular method. What will happen? What will happen? That subclass also automatically becomes abstract class. Sir, what exactly you are teaching? Let's say beta class X I am taking. In class X, I have a method that is break method. As we taken, I'm taking a break method. This is the abstract method. What I'm saying, you can implement the body for this method in the subclass. So I'm taking one more class, class Y. It is extending the X class. Now what you need to do? You need to provide the body to this break method. Void break. You need to provide the body to this break method. For example, sir, I'm not going to provide the body for this break method in this subclass also. Then this subclass also automatically becomes abstract class. You need to declare with the abstract key. This is all about the abstraction mechanism beta. Now, sir, can we have an example on this? Of course. Let me zoom. Here, what I'm doing, I'm taking a class. My class name is shape, right? Which is used to find the shape. That in the sense whether it is a rectangle or triangle, what it is, I want to go. I'm going to calculate the shape of that particular class. Now there I need the different parameters, length, width, radius. I'm taking. Now by using the scanner class, I'm going to read the input from the user, right? So what I want to do, I want to print the area of the given symbol. That is, if you are asking the rectangle, I want to print the area of rectangle. If you are asking the area of triangle, I want to print the area of triangle. So that's what I'm taking. The print area, this is the abstract method which do not have the body. Now I'm taking one more class that is extending the shape. So that in the sense, whenever you are extending, all the features of shape is automatically available to rectangle. Now what I'm doing, this print area is the abstract method in the super class. I'm providing body to this print area. Now I want to calculate the area of rectangle. So here I'm asking the user to enter the length and breadth. We are reading the length and breadth by using the scanner class. So here next int is the method which is used to read the integer from the scanner class. So the readed values will be stored in the length and breadth. Now I am calculating the area of the rectangle, that is length into breadth that I am displaying. This is how I am implementing the abstract method in the rectangle. So same thing you can do. So I'm taking one more class that is triangle. It is extending the shape. All the features of shape is by default available to the triangle. Now what I'm doing, I'm implementing the body for the triangle. So here you can see this is the code of the triangle. Now this is the print area is the abstract method in the shape class. Now I'm finding the area of the triangle. So area of the triangle, I'm taking the length and width as usual. So length into breadth by 2, then I will get the area of triangle. Same thing you can also extend to the circle. Shape class is extended to the circle. Here I am finding the area of this circle. So I'm getting the radius. So that radius is stored in the radius variable. So pi r square, pi into r. Then I'm getting the area of the circle I am displaying, right? So sir, how this is going to be executed? Here we have the more than one class. Beta, if you have n number of classes, always you need to save your program with your main class only. This is the abstract class. Save your file with the same class. I'm taking the main method, create objects to the all the classes, rectangle, triangle, and circle. Then use the object of the class and then call the print area method so that it will print the area of rectangle, area of triangle, and area of circle. This is the way we are going to have the abstraction mechanism in our Java. Chalo guys, we will meet in the next video. Thank you.